Hello, hello, hello! Boy, look at all this. Usually it takes forever for people to show up. I wonder why Dark's not on mobile without sound. How you going, Vampire? Last time I was this early, I didn't get a second date. Yo! Didn't you mean the last time you came this early? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Ooh, yeah, you usually are. That's fine.
You are watching a master at work.
Because he has no sound. I don't think this is going to work. This is the way I want to go. I have a cat right now in front of my screen, so I can't see anything. But it's Friday, and this big fat doo-doo head client I work with got on my last nerve, so I sent it to my big boss, so it's time for the day. Well, nice! Well, not nice that you got a nerve, but nice that you're done early for the day. This is my day off. I'm off today. I'm off tomorrow, as well, which is nice. But I get to, I went estate sale shopping today. Sadly, did not get the item that I really wanted from the estate sales because it was already sold out, which really sad with me. Yeah, that's fine. I was not really expecting it, to tell you the truth. A new estate. No. They had Intellivision with a whole bunch of games, and I'm like, oh, I'd love to have that. That'd be freaking amazing to add to my collection, but sadly, it was already gone. Yeah. I've never actually owned one myself, and I'm thinking, well, fuck it. I'm like, this could be kind of cool. But sadly, it was already gone. I did pick up a new board game. One I've never heard of. And then I picked up a new nightstand for the back. My back room. So, I think I may have fucked up, and I'm not sure if I can get down to where I'm supposed to go to. Because you're supposed to fall right here. I don't know if you can, because it looks like it's a locked door that you have to fight the boss to get out of. So I don't know if you can. I'm hoping it's not the case. Well, obviously I've not been this way yet. No, I didn't, but I can go back after I do this way and check. I'm trying to attack my own person. This looks promising. Not the spell I wanted to use this one. Here we go, I got a boss! Let's wait a half an hour for the chocobo to get over to us so we can walk out the door again. Okay, so that now takes care of that. So now I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Because I'm assuming that makes it so I can now cross all of the paths without falling. fake. The confidence. The confidence I hear. It's overwhelming me. The question is can I remember how to get back up to where I was at? Because I think that's the way. I think I have to go through that one door to get all the way to the top. I don't remember which ones those were. Yeah, start streaming. God damn it, wrong one. We're gonna just switch the buttons. At least I'm getting up lots of levels than this. This was not the way I thought it was. Shit. I might have to go back the other way I was at and try to get back to the first floor. Okay, so we're back on the first floor. That's a good thing. I think. Step down. Alright, here we go. No. I know where I'm at now! It's all up from here, baby! So can I get another level before I get to the boss? Here we go. This is the way I think I have to go. So I think this is the way I always felt before. Draconis! I don't remember this guy's voice. Oh, Dragoon! I'm the Dragon Seer. By order of my master, I have come to stop you. Do you oppose me as such as your master does? How noble! Come hither! Born to protect order, and you deny the bonds of life. You are truly despicable. Your brother is mine. Both brother and sister shall be mine. My nourishment. All the souls you have swallowed. Return to me, Jar Jar Avocatara, and my brother Lark. Prepare to die, Draconis. There's your boss. Ooh, new music. Become my sustenance. He's a big dragon. Well, that was quite the letdown, actually. What the fuck is happening? Wait, I won? Okay? I didn't know I killed him. Mark! The castle's collapsing, hurry! I might be a little over-leveled, I guess? Or she might be a little over-leveled? I don't know. Yes. Is that because it's closer to my house and makes it weaker? Oh, okay. Lark, do not touch him. Felice, why? It's the curse of Draconis' blood. For 1,000 years from now, I'll be trapped in the underworld with Draconis. If you touch him, you too will be cursed, and will not be able to stay away from the underworld. How terrible. Such is the law of Dragoons. I will not have you carry everything. No, Sierra, this is proof of my sin. I must carry the burden. Lark, I don't need 1,000 years to break the dragon's curse, but I'm used to the underworld. So you must return to the forest. You haven't changed. You would always make me worry, but never acknowledge it. It's okay, Lark. I'll go see you next time. Sierra. And then after that, the Guardians of Order, the Blue Dragon and the Bone Dragon have risen again. Next playthrough, put your house in the corner and put this dungeon in the upspread for your other winners. Jeez. And so, the molten mana energy, stolen mana energy was safely returned to them. Few know of the brother and sister torn apart by constant warfare. And then finally reunited. So that was one of the required ones, right? So what are my other ones? Oh, wait, I can start getting through some of the main storyline. Have I done any other ones yet? I like how it's the Secret of Mana. I don't want the fucking Secret of Mana. Oh, really? I don't have to do all three of them? Oh, that seems kind of weird, but okay. How do you summon the mana tree? I mean, I'll do a little bit more. I don't want... How long is the mana tree section? Like any other? Do I have the artifact? Well, I obviously don't have the artifact. $30? Okay, that's not too bad. How do I get the artifact, though? Well, I'm gonna go... I went back to the house to do the thing I'm supposed to do, then I'll save, and then... I do still have that place underneath the force I have to do, too. Why is the one person laying on the ground? Why is he dying? From neglect. I wasn't aware that was a requirement to neglect them all. But what was I would take them all? But oh well. Fine, I'll go back home. Just for you. You belong to one tree. What about me? You too. I didn't know that. If the plants join the big tree in the spiritual dimension, that big tree will revive in this world too. Oh. My imagination filled him with love? Pretty sure I filled him full of Miracle Grow. Fruit Fortune Lady. The Fruit Fortune Lady. I've been kidnapped. What? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, fuck me running. You're free walking around my house. You can leave at any point in time. I almost wonder if I should have played this on as the remaster one. This says a cactus will save the sick child. Maybe you should squeeze its juices and have a kid drink it. That sounds kinkier than it's supposed to be, I think. I'm coming, cactus! I'm gonna squeeze out your juices. Just don't prick me. I've only talked to her when it says I have to go talk to her. Trying to not read. I went ask Gaius how make potion. Who was Gaius? So extremely easy to miss side quests by talking to groups. Every day of the week almost till quest happen. Hi. Just build a shop for making instruments that play magic. Stairs on the right. This week's assignment is building an environment to make instruments yourself. So I built a shop right here. My assignment will be done once I get an elemental coin. Sorry. Look, it's done already. No, am I supposed to? Nothing. Yeah, for checking my mailbox. Thanks. Remain as they are, and they shouldn't become the manager. I lived long enough to see make curl of the tree's power. Has Minka ever used the tree's power for a noble cause? Not once. Let's limit the sources of corals. Peace is what we need. Oh, fuck. Damn it. It's wide awake all day today until now. How do I get him out of the dream cage? Done, I'm going back in there. So Porky. Time has come for the Spreadling, let him go. Do the Wisdoms prefer war over peace, Sir Poiki? You must be aware that blood will be shed over a revived Manatru. We have proven that we can live without the tree's powers. Even if it is the choice, I will not obey. Nature may not bring a necessity, but it brings blessing to our lives. Likewise, it may not be essential, its blessings. Do you see what I'm saying, Nuzak? But some will harm and take the possessions of others to feel that bliss. I believe tranquility of one soul is not to desire anything. We will be better off without the Manatru in our lives. Nunuzik, the world you see is only part of a vast universe. The Manatru is a source of unlimited power, but what it really does is remind us that power is found within. It is not the materialistic wealth missing from our lives, is love. Love. Love is power. Give it to another and you will bring bliss. Criminals, friends, strangers, even yourself. All is reborn when you forgive, love, and understand. Wisdom sure do seem to be masteries of trickery with words. In Nuzak, you believe that fools outnumber the wise. You seem to think that you are fighting the fools in a war. You are fighting against the pessimistic world that only exists in your head. None of the creatures that God has created are truly fools. All you need to do is believe it. Reality is not the dream that you are preaching. Villains like the Deathbringer will surely come for the Manatru. Then I would have to teach my peoples about true conjecture. The world would return to the age of darkness. What you describe is a thing of the past. Do not waste your life away in doubting all you see, Nuzak. How can you think the goddess created this world only for suffering? Our very existence, not behavior, is foolish. If that is what you believe in, it is how you shall be. Sir Poiki, I am but an old-timer. Please lead me through this world with your supreme power and wisdom. I'll trust that you do whatever you believe in. Even if you decide to destroy this world, I should pray for you. Sir Poiki. I did. The dream world. Found some odd meat. Knowledge and its pitfalls. There was no pitfalls though. Desire to awaken. See right now. Yeah, man, I have to go heal the Mana Tree. It's our job to focus the light of love on the Mana Tree's wings. I don't take the sword, close your eyes, and I couldn't read the rest of that. You get the AF Sword of Mana. It's got a growth. I think maybe once I made a Holy Element instrument that did some damage with decent AoE, but the charge and cast, and so long it wasn't worth attacking instead. That's fine. Okay, so we need to heal this fucking cactus. Little cacti. I don't think I've got all these. So is the end of the game? Okay. So I'll play this for a little while still, and then we'll go do this. I don't think I can do this, because I don't think I have the pirate's hook. Yeah, because I don't have the SS Buccaneer. Yeah, but I gotta have the pirate ship first. I don't have the pirate ship. Where the hell do I get the pirate ship? What was it called? Pirate's Hook. Well, that didn't help me. Siren Song, maybe? Well, that fucking ain't right. Okay. I would only have to do the Pirate's Arc. given Ram Tiger the following directions? I don't have the Quiet Sea. I'm looking for Downed Dreams. Talk to the merchants in Pol Pota Harbor. I don't think I got Pol Pota Harbor. I need the Rusty Anchor. I got the Rusty Anchor from Summer... Oh, good lord. I don't think I've got this either. This Fieg Snowy Fields? The Looking Glass Tower. That must be this. Yep, okay. I'm on the right path now. I'm missing everything. This is how I start all that shit. I just have to do this one first. So it is. I need to run and get something to drink real quick, so give me just a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I gotta clean this room so bad. It's such a disaster in this room. So I said I went to an estate sale. I found this. I've never heard of this game in my life. I'm intrigued by this. I played Risk. I've never played Castle Risk. I have the original Risk. I have a Star Wars Risk, if I remember correctly. I've never heard of Castle Risk. I'm like, the fuck is Castle Risk? Yay, a maze. It's all good mazes. Ah! Thanks for finding me in the cave, but I've been separated from Elisa again. Lazul. I feel like the tower is calling me. I have to go. Soon Asundred? I wouldn't mind the mazes stuff if it actually made sense. She's a Mo? And a Dehokey? Like Mo from Simpsons? The Hiko? Yeah, my bird's doing most of the damage. Mo is Japanese for a childlike girl you feel compelled to protect because they are weak and pathetic and adorable. Okay, adorable. Dohiko is a clumsy yet is a trope for Japanese females because all Japanese females are tropes. Gotcha. I was gonna say, that sounds a little different, because I was thinking the woman from Naruto is named Tsunade, and I'm like, I can't imagine that being a weak, but then again, you know, I do know they like to be funny when they name shit. So sometimes I'll name a character and mean the character's the complete opposite of what they are. I think a lot of those are more made for like American views, so I think that they kind of have to sit all those. Yeah, because I do know, like, I remember this. I don't know how accurate this was, but I remember reading this back in like the late 90s, that a lot of times when they would do females, they would always make them look more American because they always had a higher attraction for American females than they did their own Japanese females. And I said I don't know if that's truly accurate or not, but that was what I read during the 90s. So they always gave them more strength and more abilities than they would have done their own ones. Fucker beat the living shit out of me with hearts. Sure, if you watch old anime like just like that. Watch old anime like Tenchu Ti Muyo? See, I'm not really good speaking certain Japanese names stuff to tell. Lots of female love interest archetypes. You will see the traditional Japanese female is meek and submissive and boring as fuck. The tan Garrett chick is loud and strong. Well, yeah. I said, and again, I'm sure that again has changed a tremendous amount since the 90s and shit like that, but I just remember them always explaining why they always preferred to do American women as characters. Just piece of two, because the horses are in a lot of the games. They do use rooks here and there, and the queens sometimes too. I have not seen the queens so like that. The rook are in almost most of the games. Good possibility. I've been on this floor before. That's the base part. Yeah. Fifth floor. Beaten on by Chocobo. Leave Cat alone. Fuck, wrong one, god damn it. Well, hopefully I'm not in here for over an hour. How many floors does this fucker have? Well, that's not a good sign. I'm falling back down. I've been to this floor. Two years later. petrified my chocobo. God, my chocobo rock hard. Diva time? I got Mercury! I see Sailor Venus now. And I can become Sailor Moon! Methinks I have to drop through that. The Door of Fate. Oh, never mind. The Room of Fate lies beyond the door. Everyone must face their past. I'm sorry, Adel. Run if it gets dangerous. Let's go, Fate! The Womb of Fate! You're the guard? Please tell me. I want to know my own past. Ah! Why this design again? Goodbye. I am inevitable, Fate. I was so scared. Huh? My core. Pearl. Elusa. I thought I told you not to wander around. I'm sorry, I was trying to remember. Thanks again. Let's go. I feel I can... Please help me. Please. Please, Elusa. Lazul? Lazul? Lapis always comes in at the end to be an esh about you showing him up as a better guardian. I understand. Take Pearl to the bottom of the tower. If anything happens to her, I will kill you, understand? I'll clean up the little trash. Don't let Pearl get in over her head. Thank you for helping me. What? Shortcut! That would probably kill me. You gotta believe. I believe I can fucking. I need to go back the other way. I need to go up, down. I need to go down the elevator thing, don't I? I remember now. I gotta go the other way. 6 is the elevator. I believe I can fly. I believe I can poke your eye. I'll make you blind any day. Oh, fucking Lord. Oh, where the fuck I'm at now? Florida. You think about it, well, I mean... Don't shit your eggs at me! Drags you back in. I just had to leave. Just had to get all the way down, I think. Can't be too bad. Oh, fuck, darn it. Oh, I had to go back the other way. A little bit, yeah. Evil Dami Pearl? What was that? A note. The Jewel Hunter. I wanted to meet you. No. Your core is mine. Judge the clod who has forgotten its sparkle. Go, Jewel Beast. Quite a party you have, Pearl. Why do you hunt us? How terrible. Listen to your core. Huh? We'll meet again. Good night, Pearl. Am I going to die a guardian without a knight? Is it St. Duck? Luza's looking for others. And if that Juma is a guardian, then and I'll have to be all alone. I hope he never finds us. I have to go. Luza's waiting. I'll get yelled again. Thank you. This is for you. There's my pirate's hook. My neck is out of place. It's hurting really bad. I usually do that. I mean, I've only really quit a couple games in my time. I said, to me, it's like I'm willing to give a chance because you never know. There's a lot of games I have played through in my time that you get to a point. Yeah, I like Link's Awakening. I liked the remake better than I did the original, just because I think the original was like really hard on the eyes, but I enjoyed it. Was it as good as Link to the Past? No. The story was nice. It was interesting. It was a nice change of pace. It was nice, without giving spoilers, having a different villain. Spoilers! Never played Shovel Knight. I have never shoveled the night before. I have shoveled the shit, but never the night. Ooh, this could get sickening. Ooh. Good me show that make links. Never heard of that one either. The shittiness of the way that section looked. Oh. I am Captain Dust, leader of them pirates. Well, how do you like the ship? Ain't she a beaut? No. He kicked me off the fucking ship. That seems rude, don't it? Huh. I need to figure out what the little cactus thing is. A second. Okie dokies. PS and Luan Highway. I don't know if I have Luan Highway. Oh, I do it right there. Welcome, my children, come closer. Welcome, your friend the cactus has stopped by to ask about how to make a potion. Told him you're to ask Sulky about things like spells and potions. My legs have been asleep throughout my 80 billion year life, but you're wrong. Rock legs are always asleep, but we fear nothing. Yeah, but that's because... Oh, no, mind. Bye now. I need to go and do something really quick. I need to switch laundry over, so I'll be right back. Oh, you're talking to... I was talking to Animated Mountain. I mean, it was kind of cool, him in the animated tree. I mean, it was cool. Look, I'm not going to argue. You know, even for this time period. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna guess Selkie is the animated tree. But then you cast that spell after, you know, kill everything. The fork. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here again. Are the children's? Just wondering. Oh, fuck me. Just give me. How the fuck do I get out of here? When I ask for a toll, I give them candy to get me. I've done that before. Yay, we're out of here. Let's go. In the jungle, the mighty. Hi, VQ. How are you? How's it going? What were you playing today? Kriex? I don't think I know what that game is, and I'm very curious. What is Kriex? 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 First, it's a free French game. That's why I can't pronounce it. I don't speak French. I need spy here. It's pretty. I'm curious. I'm curious what this game is. A dreamlike puzzle platformer where Lucien Gregory, the protagonist, embarks on a personal quest for meaning. Journey through fragmented memories drawn from her artistic world as she dives deep into a I mean, the picture for it's cute. I'm sure it's not what the game is, but... does look pretty, very pretty. I mean, I'll definitely say that. What was your first stream on it? Korea? I don't know. I don't speak French. I barely speak English. It's good to see you. Oh, it's only 2 hours long? Is this Selkie? No! Do I have to go find her first? Is that the girl that's in the Courtyard Rain? Is that what I have to go find? None of these guys aren't assholes anymore? Is this a Final Fantasy game? This is Legend of Mana. So this is part of the Mana series, which is of course made by Squaresoft, who makes the Final Fantasy games. I'm looking for Selkie. Yeah, I kind of figured when you look at the chocobo or even some of the enemies and stuff like that. Yeah, it's made by the same company that does them, so of course they do bleed over some of their stuff. So where's Selkie? I need to know where Selkie's at. Give me Selkie. We need one with the stronger powers to become our queen. Bring the priestess of God to his temple. The priestess looks like a million-year-old hag. Is she the one? No, Lord Irwin said the priestess is 26. Has not our Lord mistaken her age? That is too young. The last queen was 28,732 years old. As a human, they only lived for about 500 years! I gathered that. I'm assuming I had to go back the other way and actually walk that girl woman to the thing. The fuck is that? What is a human like you doing here? Get out of my sight. It's like you, a man came to ask about Lord Irwin a while ago. When he has lived in the land of fairies for the last 10 years, he has the blood of a demon in him. He possesses absolute power. The king of both worlds is all I will tell you. Now leave or you should be punished. Punish me! He did not punish me. He's been asleep the whole time. Well, whatever will be, will be. You sure? Well, that was quick enough. Okay, let's go finish off the... I think I have to go here next? Because this is about Brownie. Nope. Enter Geo and go to the Magic University. So I have to go to Geo. Excuse me. No, fuck. I want to go down and around. Can I do that? Thought it could be 4. Thank you. This Mansion University is way over here. Are you been Dill? No catch Spoppy. Ask me how about illness I had. It's something all mages get, but Paris. Quick, I got mine from David. I like school. Cool. How you been, Brownie? I can't remember what day it is anymore. Okay, so that's that. So now I gotta go to the we gotta go there, pirate again. Arr, matey, let's go and walk the plank. Shiver me timbers. Let's find out where David's at. Whoa, 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 go back. I saw this room. The wheelhouse. Shiver to me timbers! Timber to me shimbers! Wow, that was quite the effective spell. I still don't know where David's at. Even who the fuck David is. Back to the- Girl is the best grenade, I guess. I mean, she's potent. Look, Cactus. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna let take him home, but I don't know if they made it. That's that fucking bird. He was in Domina? I was just say I got up for a bunch of levels, but I don't think I really have. Little Cactus hurt me, he hurt me. So sharpen my mouth sharp, but you know what? My job is the mail. I put him in the box and I'm done. All done. So you put him in my mailbox, I guess. I walked right by the fucking mailbox. Oh, look, there he is. His head sticking out of my mailbox. That's not creepy at all. Was Trillian checking your mailbox? Alright, so let's go and do the mana tree then. We will finish up. If you say this is the actual end of the game, we'll finish up the end of the game. View of the mana tree. Looks like more like vines. Look at this sanctuary of mana. Mana goddess is the light, and thus she could not see herself. She used her light to outline herself in shadow. Her visions began the creation of this universe. Everything in the world has a common beginning, her light. The desire to know oneself became shadow and separated us. Do not detest the darkness, that is all you need to know. Words are your powers, the goddess will speak to you with her powers. If you know how to handle that power, then proceed. I've seen them. Oh. There's another enemy up there, but he's not actually in the battlefield. No drop kick yet. Oh, stop. Oh, relax. What you wanted, huh? Is that what you wanted, my kitty, huh? Aw. And some lovin's. Some lovin' and cuddlin's. Beat the shit out of both of them. I get like barely any health left. Gonna fit a yak! I want to put one of those. Stop licking me! You know the song? You're at the tree? Yes, I am at the tree. I figured you knew that already. Guess you stepped away for a minute. I am the light. I am the darkness. Half of myself is what you have fought in the past. I create, I destroy, and I create again. I am love. Not all of me is just. Not all of me is pure. That is only half of myself. Those who desire my other half, their source. People's freedom is lost, and my truth is buried. I shall show you my darkness. You must defeat me. You become a hero. Open the path to those who search for me. Yikes! No future mode? Was that it? That seemed a little easy. That really is it? That's the final boss? I am a Sparling and came here to heal the mana tree. Mana tree calls, I gotta go. Cue the ending J-pop theme song. The wind shall take thee. What could that possibly mean? Not kidding about that theme song? Uh-oh. Does seem something like they would do from the PS1 era. Cracking the volume up to 11. Turning it back down to 2. Yep, we plants are all connected at roots. We might look like separate beings, but we are one plant from another dimension. Everyone with a soul always disappears. We don't have souls, but so we always stay. The poet Pokey said so. I also like, counting stars. There has to be a lot of stars. I know I should have served. What am I supposed to do? It's really hard. I should read that one. It's blurry. I guess it means you're supposed to give flowers to the one you love. The wind tells us of the weather and of the seasons. We're here only because we like staying here. Well, I don't believe any of the metagames has to do with any of the other. If they did, I think this is about restoring the truth. Yeah, most of them were not supposed to be connected. There's 2 that are actually connected, if I remember correctly. Because they're all supposed to be in file, but it's supposed to be, from what I understand, is there's different dimensions of this file. Alright, so we're done. I know I didn't 100% this game. I know there's still a lot more of this game. I always end, when we get to this point, I always talk about what I think of the game. It's got an interesting concept. The world building is interesting. It's a very interesting concept. I think I would love to see this remade. Not a remaster, but like a completely from the ground up remake of this. And see what they really could do with it, because I think there's a lot of potential behind it. I just don't think this game hit it. It's got a great concept and a great thing, but what it loses, and this is what makes a good RPG and a bad RPG for me, is number one, we have a silent protagonist, which means we don't have a connection to our protagonist, right? Our protagonist doesn't have feelings other than our own feelings. So because of that, we have to rely on the other characters that we would have in the game with us. Well, you don't really get a lot of good connection with any of the other characters because, one, you don't have to go through the entire game, but even if you did, it sparses it up so much that you don't really get like that bond with any of the characters. So there's not I really give a shit about any of these characters. And I think it misses that in a good RPG, at least to me. So I think the story hurts because of the way this is set up. I think they could redo it and make it a phenomenal story. Because this is a cool concept. It actually really is. You get to build your own little world, so you can kind of change the way things are from, sound of difficulty. The farther from the house, the more difficult things could be. So it's a cool concept. I just think PS1 era might have been too early for something of this nature. Especially after playing Secret of Mana, because I love Secret of Mana so freaking much. It's my favorite Mana game. Even playing Trials and Visions. Though I am not a huge fan of Visions, I was more of a fan of Trials. This is just, it's an okay game. The combat is the same on most Mana. I think Secret of Mana's combat is the best. I think these ones kind of run into this weird, I gotta have a battle, a battle area combat kind of thing. If I could run from battles in this game, it probably would have been a tad better. But being stuck in the battle and going, leaving the room and come back, it just didn't fly. And then the maps didn't make any sense. I'd go into one room, but I could go back, go down in another same spot. It wouldn't take me to the same area. I'm like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So the maps just don't feel right. It's cool, but I just think PS1 may have been too early for this. This would have been a really cool PS2 game or PS3 game to see what they could have done with this. Because it is good. I mean, I agree with Vampires. It's a really good game. I just think it was too early in the concept era for it to be a great game. I love the music. The music's phenomenal. I mean, every beat, everything that's in this game is absolutely phenomenally done. I can't disagree with any part of that. So music's great. Controls, stories, that's the problem. There's a lot of good in this game, but there's a lot of just in this game, so it kind of falls flat for me. I can see why you love it, Vampire. I can see a lot of the goodness in this game. Same with Seth when he was in here talking about it. I can see where people really love this game, but at the same time, I can see why people hate this game. So I gotta put it like right in that realm of right in the middle because I can kind of see both sides of it. So I'm gonna give this game probably about a 5 out of 10. I think it's, if you love the Mana games, especially the newer ones, I think you like this one. I'm really kind of curious how the remaster one did of this. If it really is a lot better ran and stuff in it. I'm gonna have a feeling it probably is not. The one thing I will say about the story that is in this, it is intriguing to see so far from, like, I've seen the one full path and seen the other two. It's interesting to see how the story about how humans and stuff try to fight for mana and do all these things. It's interesting to see how the different arcs kind of all bring that together. I think that is done really, really well. Because I can see it with the Gemma, trying to go for the cores. I saw it with Draconis, and then I saw a little bit with the fairy thing where, humans bad, everything else good kind of things. Classic ahead of its time problems. I agree for most part that a remake attempt could fix a ton, a lot. Rethink some poor decision I mentioned before. The only quest line that gave me any feeling was the ending, which made me sad for them at the end, but it truly is finding your own fun in the centers. As for 20 hours, the remaster fixed nothing but load times. And that's why I said I don't think a remaster was going to fix a lot of any of that stuff, unfortunately. I think a remake would be more into what this could do. Because, I think there could be a lot you could really get out of this game. I said, I like the sandbox idea. It's a really good idea. The only problem you have with it is with RPGs. It eliminates when you got an open world and you have this silent protagonist, you lose connection. And for a good RPG, you have to have connection. Because I think when people think of their favorite RPGs, Final Fantasy VII comes up there a lot. And why? Because you have the characters in that, they connect with you because you fall in love with Aerith and Eris and Tifa and Barret and all them. You fall in love with those characters because they're all unique. Even Cloud, even though I hate Cloud in that fucking game, I really hate him in the remakes, even worse. You connect with them because you still feel the characters, and when you have one of those silent protagonists, you have to rely on other characters to create that connection, and having a sandbox in this, you don't have that. I think eliminating the silent protagonist part of things and making them so that they're more interactive and all that would create it. And that's where I think I like about the newer Mana games is that they kind of eliminated that and gave them a personality. But the good thing is with those ones, you also have characters with you that kind of create that personality with you too. In the battle system, God, they got to do something better with the battle system in these games. I like Secret of Mana because Secret of Mana is a fluid, moving battle system. These ones, they just fall flat to me. Every one of them does it after Secret, and I can't figure out why. Didn't really need to be done, but it was nice. And no, and the OST is not a problem. Again, it's nice to have, especially when you get to newer system, that little more crisper sound, so you can get a more fully developed orchestra and things behind it. I'm not against that, because, I'm very leery on playing Secret of Mana remake for one reason, was it remaster or remake? There's remake. Is because I know they changed the music a little bit. I know they pumped up, because I heard the battle theme, and I'm like, oh my god, I love the original battle theme, and I'm going to play this and this, and I'm like, it's just not the same. But I understand why they do what they did, because they always want to make it better. In an interview with the composer, she said no idea this game's was even popular, surprising to let her a lot, because she never got any. And I'm not surprised by that one, because Square, unfortunately, unless you're the Final Fantasy, was it Nobu, I said Nobunaga. That's not it. Yeah, unless you're the Final Fantasy composer, most of the beginning ones, you're just kind of there. I said I love the music in this game. It's done very, very well. I didn't really have any songs that I didn't fit in, because like the last game I played, can't remember which one it was now. I felt there was a couple songs that just didn't quite fit in right. I felt that even within Expedition 33, I mean, the music is phenomenal, but there's just points and times that the songs just didn't feel like, because I know that sometimes they felt like they're random, and it just didn't feel like they fit quite in with the scene you were dealing with. But it's great music. I'm a guy was listening to a lot of it off stream. I'm like, it's great music when you listen to it off, but when you put a scene, it's got to kind of click sometimes, and it probably 90% of the time it clicked in that game, and there's a 10% of the time it's like, eh. But like this game, every song, I can't say it's a banger, because I wouldn't say that part, but it all clicked in with the scenes you're in. It all felt good. It gave more feeling to all the dungeons and stuff you're in. The battles, the battle theme for bosses was spot on. So I can't disagree with anything on that. I can't. It's just the things I said, where I had the issue with the game, that thing. But see, I still power through. Like I said, I would power through. I don't usually I don't quit games too often, other than Tomb Raider 2. Tomb Raider 2, I've quit like 3 games in my life. One I would like to go back and play again as an adult. I was hoping to do that this year and be my revenge of kind of thing, but maybe that might be during Christmas this year. Who knows? Now there is a game I only want an HD remaster for Breath of Fire 4. The sprite god is more god tier, no remake needed, and I'm fine with that. And so there's games out that are really good. Like I said, I know I beat Breath of Fire 4 because just a second. Let me turn this back on. I know if I pull this out, I can go into. I'm pretty certain I saw it on my card here. Just a second. Oh shit. Gotta put it back on there. Like, why don't I hear music? Pretty certain I saw Breath of Fire 4 on here, if I remember correctly. We'll find out in a second, though. So I got Star Ocean 2. I made it to level 111. Final Fantasy 8. LOD. I don't know what the fuck LOD is. Oh, Legend of Dragoon. Vanguard Bandits. Parasite Eve 1. Brave Fencer. Breath of Fire 4. Yep, right there. I don't know why I'm only at level 22. I'm pretty certain I remember beating the game. There's my Dragon Warrior 7 max. I maxed every fucking thing out in that game. There's my Mana game. There's Final Fantasy 1. This is the Origins. FF Origins. Have they announced 12? I didn't know they announced 12 yet. Oh, that I didn't know. No. So if I play anything else, I have to delete a save. I mean, I'm intrigued by it because I said I do like most of what the later ones have been. I've enjoyed them.